And the nuances that occur with this set of footwork. Now this move, this footwork was made most famous by Michael Jordan in his 6th championship as he hit the game winner versus Byron Russell. But I want you to understand is actually how this footwork actually occurred. So right now, if I was driving in that same moment of time and I planted my inside foot, now a drag is my ability to extend my outside leg for the purpose of stopping. Now once I stop in this position, in Jordan's case, he was able to push off versus Byron Russell, and then he was able to actually cross after that space was created, and then of course settle into his shot and actually make that shot and win the championship. But right now we're using this footwork, Matt, to really understand the space. If you really look at the play that Michael Jordan made, he was able to plant his inside foot on the actual NBA line, and when he actually extended, you can see his 6'6" length as he was able to touch all the way to the top of the key before he actually conducted the move. Now, I don't have Michael Jordan's length, but what's brilliant about the footwork mat right now is it gives me the parameters to really understand this. Even if I don't have an NBA line and the high school line present right now, by putting the mat where it is, I can actually start to train with the same distance and length that is sometimes required within the game of basketball. So for me, in my space, I can actually fit perfectly into my length with red and blue as I conduct that same crossover. And of course, if I'm longer and I want to get to Michael Jordan's exacts and his specifics, I can just use the edges and go further than the mat and see how long you can actually stretch. Now, what I want you to be able to do when you work on moments like this is really understand that the purpose of the mat and the purpose of actually understanding this space and these visual aids is simply that you can understand the physical attributes that are needed in moments like this. So I don't necessarily have to put myself in the same game situation. I don't have to try to count down the clock and put myself in the exact moments. I can work on the exact characteristics that were present in this play. So go ahead and leave your mat set up, work on your ability to drive to it, use the dots to represent your space, conduct the crossover, and knock down your shot. And if you can hold yourself accountable to this exact same space, you're putting yourself in a position to make the same shot that Michael Jordan used to win his 6th championship.